at Hastings at the showgrounds. This is where, I actually don't even know if it's civil defence or whoever, but there's someone running a big operation in here, getting a whole lot of clothing and food and supplies down to the people in Waiora. So we're doing that. I'm doing that at the moment. The water that we fundraised for is going into there tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning is when the truck gets here to Hastings. There is a whole lot of people that are running convoys into that same area, like through rapid relief, like civil defence rapid relief, and so they're doing that constantly from New Plymouth in there as well. So that's a really great option for people to contact them and get supplies in through them. That's not here at this place, just because here there's very few trips, and all of it is really specified by the army of what they need in, and they give us direction, bag it up, box it up, and then it goes out into people. So that's how it's operating down here. This morning I flew in on an Air New Zealand flight, super cheap because no one wants to come to Napier at the moment, and it was really, you could see even from the plane at that, it was so flooded. There was so much happening down there, and even seeing the logging mill just completely flooded around the back. But I actually ended up, because I couldn't get an Uber or anything, I ended up hitchhiking from Napier into Hastings, because finally the express motorway got open, so it was quite backed up. So I ended up just saying to someone, hey, can I jump in your car? And they dropped me in here, which was awesome. So I've connected with people in here and just helping them out as much as I'm useful, right? If I'm not useful, I wouldn't be here, but thankfully they do need help and we can help, so that's great. So driving from Napier to Hastings, Hastings does have power, and Hastings does have connection. Napier, a lot of people are without power in Napier, so it's a really difficult, I don't know if you guys can hear, sorry, it's a really difficult situation in Napier at the moment. Some homes do have a power generator, but then they'll be helping the neighbour beside them and the other one, and then the next two won't get any power. So it's really difficult for them to try and get enough power to people. People can't charge their phones. They say that it's difficult. They really need a radio giving them up-to-date, constantly advice on which roads are open, which roads are shut. And so that's probably an area that someone that's got a lot more connections in that kind of area could do something like that, that knows this area a lot better than I can. Pointless for me, because I don't even know where I am right now. It's my first time being in this whole town, so there's no point for me doing it, but if someone could do it, that's amazing. At the moment, it looks terrible, I'm telling you guys. I mean, we've come for, I keep saying we, but it's only me here, so I don't know why I'm saying we. I came from Christchurch. We went through a whole lot of awful earthquakes, which lots of people know about. So the relief that they're doing here is so similar to what we went through back there. Me and my family all volunteered during that time for a long time to try and help people as much as we could. So that's something that I'm passionate about. So it's cool being here and just seeing the community feel, and you know, if you've been through it, what it's like holding the trauma of something that's really horrible that's happened to your town. So it's cool just being here and being able to help them with what they're going through. But it is going to be a massive cleanup effort as well, because coming on that drive from Napier into Hastings, it was bad, and they were saying, oh, this isn't anything compared to how it's like in other areas, but it was really bad. Like, we're seeing upturned cars, caravans, there's like fridges on roofs that people may have shoved up there just to try and keep it safe. Heaps of the apples are destroyed, like heaps of the crops are destroyed. I saw it and it was really sad and really gross, but a whole lot of dead sheep were stuck in a fence, like their necks are through the fence. Anyway, it was horrible, but there's a lot of that happening up and down, obviously everywhere, and a huge amount of life that's been lost. They do think the estimates the numbers are a lot higher than what people know at the moment, just simply because there's a lot of areas that they haven't been able to get into. There's a lot of civil defence force here. They're doing an amazing job. Heaps of groups, from Red Cross to Rapid Relief, everybody. There's everybody helping here. Lots of locals are getting stuck in and helping, which is amazing. So it's really cool to see so many people. Oh, and even, I'll turn this around. Can I turn this around? I've never done a live on YouTube. But as you can see here, there's all these cars and trucks backed up to let stuff in. So these are the smaller trucks, and then the bigger 18-wheelers get let in on the other side, which is gate 13, and they come and drop in heaps of supplies, which is amazing. But I am so glad that you guys helped get water here, because the water arrives tomorrow morning, and as you know, Gisborne have just been told that they have got absolutely no water. They're not allowed to use the water whatsoever. It's been contaminated, and they're really worried about it for the whole population of Gisborne. Tens of thousands of people. So I'm stoked that we did get the water up here. I really felt like we should get water here, and I'm glad that we did it, even though everyone was saying, why are you getting involved? So we've got 5 tonnes arriving tomorrow morning from Christchurch. Thanks to everyone that helps us, and I'm just kind of keep volunteering and figuring out where the need is, and then go from there. We obviously said to the Mayor of Waiora that, I keep saying that wrong, sorry. I don't know these town names very well because I've never been here before, but we told the mayor that we were going to give him the water, so we've been trying to get hold of him today, and the minute we do get hold of him, we're going to see if he still needs the water, and if not, we'll get it to the very next town, whichever one's closest that needs it the most. So we're just doing the best we can with the resources we have, and then just trying to help people. And yeah, that's it. But I'm going to start doing a lot more lives on YouTube because stuff Facebook. So yeah, that's me. I'm going to go back inside and keep helping now. Oh, and a massive shout out to YPAC, because when I ran in there before and the guy gave me a massive roll of big plastic bags and big sacks that we've been able to give to these guys, so then we can bag up heaps of the clothes because we ran out of boxes. So cheers to him, because that was amazing and super helpful. So yeah, I'm going to go and keep helping, and goodbye, and I'll keep you guys updated. If I go anywhere interesting and have something to show you, it'll come up here first. All right.